It essentially shut down the entire system, blocking the barge traffic traveling north and south along the M-Carns.
Well, damage to the Dardanelle Lock and Dam created a major risk that could have been felt across the entire state. Our team focused on those repairs all day yesterday, and now there is a new update. We have the Corps of Engineers live in studio to speak on the swift repairs made to the system. Brooke, what can you tell us?
Yeah, Faith, I'm here with Jay Townsend from the Corps of Engineers in Little Rock. Thank you so much for coming in today, Jay.
Thank you, Brooke.
So a few weeks ago, we know a barge hit the gate of that dam. Talk about how big of an impact that was.
Yeah, so the gate hit the dam on November 21st. It was 10 p.m. It was dark outside. We couldn't see how much damage there was, so we immediately closed the lock to navigation. Upon further assessment the next day, we realized we had to stop navigation until we could make repairs. There was some serious damage to the structural beams that hold back water from Russellville all the way to Ozark.
Wow.
So we needed to make sure that gate was safe to operate before we could allow navigation.
And you guys jumped into action quickly, and you guys have been working around the clock trying to fix this, and now it finally is fixed, right? Yeah,
we had several of our employees had to come off holiday leave. We've been telling folks they came out of tree stands because that's also a holiday in Arkansas,
that's right,
deer hunting. But these are proud Arkansans. So they got out there and they got after it. Our engineers took a few days to design a plan to fix it, and then the crews went out there, the river crews went out there, and they did the welding and the grinding, and they got it all fixed and buttoned up. We put the protective bumpers back on, and we opened to navigation this morning.
Perfect. Well, talk about too the economic impact this being closed has, because that's a heavily traveled waterway, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Marine Highway 40 is what it's designated as. It's a high-use system. Just put this into perspective, one 15 barge tow is 870 to 1,000 18-wheelers taken off Interstate 40. So if you've ever driven on any of the interstate systems around here, they've already got a lot of 18-wheelers on them.
They do.
So we want to ensure that that navigation system continues to move at all times. And the things that we ship on there are steel, aggregate, coal, the things you don't want on your interstate systems already because they're very heavy. The impacts, we have some economic impact stuff that we can share. It's roughly about $17,000 for the first day that Dardanelle Lock and Dam is closed, but then that grows exponentially over time depending on harvest season or the time of year that it is. If we completely lost Dardanelle Lock and Dam for 1 year, it would be about $336 million lost.
Oh my gosh, that's a big number.
That's why we can thank our crews for getting out there and getting after it in such a short amount of time.
Time was of the essence. You guys didn't want to waste any time, and I understand why. This could have been a really big problem.
Yeah, and it's a really complex situation too, because we have to manage that Russellville pool to ensure Arkansas Nuclear 1 has the cooling water that they need. So we couldn't lower the pool more than down to elevation 336. We would have liked to come down a little bit more to get pressure off of that gate, but crews and engineers were able to make it happen.
Okay, good to hear that. Well, lastly, how are we moving forward from this? How are we going to recover? And is everything moving as normal now, or is it going to take a little bit of time?
A little bit of time, probably 24 to 48 hours to get the 9 barges that were in the queue waiting to go either upbound or downbound.
Okay, makes sense.
But navigation is moving again, and we're just proud of our employees that got out there and got it done.
Thank you guys for all the hard work that you do.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for being here today and telling us all about it. Faith, I'll send it back over to you.